Welcome to the Friday, September 17th edition of StudentLoanJustice.org. Look at this cool button that Anna made us, Anna Mortensen. Trying to figure out what we can do with these things. But anyways, yeah, we got buttons now, and hopefully we'll have some more coming in pretty soon. So thank you, thank you, Anna, for that. If you look up and down on this group, you'll find a PayPal donation link that you can send Anna to. We love to support our artists, guys. Art can change the world. So when we get people doing cool art for us, we need to support them. So if you can find the link to Anna on this group, send her some love. Okay, guys, there's a lot going on right now. I've got some great news. Ed broke the news yesterday. So we now have 3 sponsors on our bankruptcy bill. This is S2598. It will return bankruptcy protections to federal student loans, not private student loans. Sorry about that. Federal student loans with a 10-year waiting period. That's a key caveat. So that kind of sucks. There's no good reason for it, in my view. There's no good reason student loans should be treated differently from all other loans in bankruptcy, but it is what it is. It is a great leap forward for us. It is. Believe me, we've been doing this for too many years now, 16 years. So we now have 3 co-sponsors on that bill. 2 of those co-sponsors, I kid you not, are Republicans. Now, we are a fiercely nonpartisan group, guys. I can't emphasize that strongly enough. The people in this group, they run the political spectrum from far left to far right and all in between. It is very important that we recognize that fact and that we respect that fact as well. That's why we are sort of Gestapo. We're pretty hard on keeping partisan comments that are unrelated to student loans off of our group, because we don't want the food fights. We don't want the Trump versus Democrats. We don't want any of that stuff. All we want is student loan justice. Having said that, historically, the Republicans have blocked us at every step in the way trying to get bankruptcy back for student loans. Happened back in 2007. I'm not saying that the Democrats are great. They are not. In fact, back in 2008, the Blue Dog Democrats, as a bloc, voted to kill an amendment that would have returned bankruptcy to private student loans. We basically hate both parties, guys. Just think about it that way, okay? But having said that, the fact that our bill now has both a Republican and a Democratic sponsor, Dick Durbin and John Cornyn, and now the very first co-sponsor is Republican Josh Hawley of Missouri, is a very, very good thing. This bodes very well. If you're a Democrat and you just hate Republicans, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. People that are just that they are more partisan than they care about solving this problem, I'm really not sure what to tell you. But I can tell you this: that we are a nonpartisan group, and the minute I step up and say something, Republicans suck or Democrats suck, all of a sudden we lose half of our group, for less than half, slightly more than half, slightly less than half, whatever the breakdown is. So we're not doing that, guys. And so whatever your political stripes are, you should be very pleased and maybe even a bit impressed that we've been able to get some very high-profile Republicans on this bill. So we're thrilled. Frankly, I think it would be great if Republicans took this bill over. I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be fine. It would be fine. In a perfect world, in a fair world, we would have 100 senators of both parties backing us on this. So just, when you're on this group, try and park your partisan stuff at the door. You can speak as badly or as well about Republicans or Democrats or any of that stuff in as much as it relates to student loans, as long as you keep your comments to student loans. We typically say bad things about both parties, about people from both parties, so It's pretty rare that we can say anything good about any politician, really, from either party. So it's a rare day, but we did indeed send a thank you Twitter tweet thing to Josh Hawley today, and I urge you, regardless of your political stripes, do the same thing. Respect where it is due. So that's good. That's really good, guys. It bodes very well. And remember, folks, I know everybody on this group wants loan cancellation. So do I. This lending system has catastrophically failed. There is no saving it. But guys, I'm here to tell you, after learning the hard way over many decades, bankruptcy is a necessary precondition for any meaningful loan cancellation. We've seen many loan cancellation programs come and go over the past 30 years, 16 years since we've been doing this. You know how many people actually got their loans canceled through all of those programs? Something like 500 people. That's out of several million people who tried for them. And in 2007, for example, our opposition and even some people calling themselves student advocates, they went to great lengths to kill the return of bankruptcy protections. And in its place, they foisted a couple of loan cancellation programs. One was called Public Service Loan Forgiveness. The other one was called Income-Based Repayment. So how did those work out? 99% rejection rate for those. And IBR will be 90+% rejection rate. It's nonsense. So guys, I'm here to tell you that without the threat of bankruptcy back on our side, this up to $50,000 thing that Elizabeth Warren and Chuck Schumer are doing, it's going to come to nothing. It will be bureaucratized to death. And nobody will get their loans canceled. Only with the threat of bankruptcy back on our side can we expect any meaningful loan cancellation. Such an important point. So anyways, I'm stoked. We are on our way. If we all work very hard, and that means you sitting there, we could get bankruptcy returned by the end of the year. It could happen. Chairman Durbin of the Judiciary Committee has all the votes that he needs to get it through the Senate. Some work to do in the House, but that is totally doable, guys. Totally doable. By the way, if you have any questions or comments, throw them out. If I can see them, I will respond to them. I'm going to keep it just exceptionally short tonight, though, guys. I have to tell you. It's Friday. We've had a very good week. Oh, by the way, today is the 10-year anniversary of Occupy Wall Street, which we proudly participated in. And no, we're not a liberal group. Occupy does not equal liberal. There were some very serious people at Occupy who, like me, pretty much hated both parties. And so I was proud to be a part of Occupy, at least in as much as what we did. I was thrilled to do it, and I would do it again. Quite frankly, I wish it would happen again, because there's very good reasons for it to happen again. But whatever the case may be, to those of you who have been with us for these past 10 years, I hope that you're thrilled. And anyways, some love for Occupy, and all whoever might be watching this that participated in Occupy. What's up, guys? Not sure what we got accomplished there, but I think it was well worth doing. A good fight is always a fight worth fighting. So anyways, we've got a busy week coming up. We're hitting up celebrities all weekend. People like Nicki Minaj and Oprah Winfrey and Matthew McConaughey and some other famous Twitter people. And we're trying to get them to sign and share our petition. So let me here's something I can do with these buttons. Whoever among you can get a celebrity to sign our petition, and even better, share our petition and say something about it good, you will get a free button. How does that sound? Is that not worth the effort? But in all seriousness, we would love to get some celebrities to be backing us on this. There's no good reason for them not to be. Use your head, be creative, get something done, surprise us, impress us. And yes, indeed, you will get a free button. So, All right, guys. Oh, finally I can see my video. But I think I'm going to cut it short here. Maybe the last thing I'll say is, and I'll respond to any comments that come in at a later date, and after I shut this guy down. But check back frequently, often and frequently, guys. Seriously, we could get this bankruptcy thing done by the end of the year, and it's a fairly direct path from there to loan cancellation. So put your back into this, put your effort into this, fight for this as if your student loans depended on it, because in many ways they actually do. And so, yeah, that's about it. Maybe the very last thing I'll say is if you can donate something that would be super helpful at this time. We can do what we do on very little funding, but we can't do it on absolutely nothing. So we have a $25 donation challenge out right now from an anonymous donor in California. Go to our website, studentloanjustice.org, and pitch something in if you could do that. With that, I think I'm just going to wish everybody a great weekend. Good luck getting those celebrities to champion our petition. Godspeed and God bless. I'll see you on Monday. I might even do something on Sunday if there's good reason to. So, peace. And have a great weekend. And look at this cool button. Oh, it's upside down. Look at this cool button. Very cool button.